Okay, once again with another linear stage. Um, this is two axes. This one's supposed to have a micrometers in here and another micrometer in here. They might be for optic alignment or whatever. They have springs. That's why it's going back and forth, you see, for the springs that cause the force. You probably recognize this piece anyway. Some people can recognize it. Anyway, it's moving through steel balls and hard steel B, where the steel ball rests on. So it's extremely accurate, absolutely no play in both of them. I mean, I think what one idea could be is remove the springs and build a two-axis table. And this is simple because, you know, in this bag you have a full 4 threading holes which you can set up your table. That's same on this one. This is larger one, perhaps maybe better than this one here. There's 4 threading holes when you can set up a nice half inch, I mean 1/4, 3/8 aluminum table for your, if you want to design a mini mill machine. And you can actually take it apart, and I know it requires a little bit of labor to design that. You can use a rack and pinion, or you can use a timing belt with pulleys. Or if you know about the purpose of this table, you have the micrometers and then you have the piece. I believe I want to sell this one for $44.99, and I want to put it in a small flat tray box. Let me see if it fit in the small flat tray box. Let's see. Oh, it's kind of, yeah, it's fit in the small flat tray box. I have to probably remove this little pin in here. This is not allowed me to fit in a small flat tray box. But if I don't put it in a small flat tray box, which is gonna be $7, and then I have to charge about $10 to $12 if I put it in a medium flat tray box, or I have to build a box for, because the weight of the thing is it's almost 2 pounds of weight, so it's 110. So definitely it's gonna cost about $10 of shipping if I send it in a custom box. So for the labor of making the box, I might maybe use a medium flat tray box. But if I remove this tiny pin in here that is not it's not working for any. I mean, you don't need this if you want to build a table. And I want to sell $24.99 and $7 shipping and handling in a small flat rate box. Let me tell you dimensions. It's a 5 and a 3/8 square, the top table. The bottom one is 5 and a 3/8 by 4 1/4. That's what this one is smaller. The treble, if I send this all the way over the end, I have 1 inch and a quarter, and when I move it all the way to the other end, we have another inch and a quarter. So we have a travel of 2.5 inches, and the top one and the bottom one is have 1.75 inches in one side, and then 1.75 inches. So actually the bottom one has more travel to the top one. This one is 3 inches of travel versus 1.25. Versus 2.5 inches. Let me make sure, because see, this one, the bottom one, is all the way to the end of the spring force. So I have 1 inch and a 3/4, okay, close to, I mean. And then if I move it all the way to the end and measure from this end, I have another, it's a little bit less than 1.75 inches. So to don't make confuse, maybe it's a little bit, it's over 2.75 inches travel in the bottom one and 2.5 in the top one. So I believe you can build something nice, and it's very, I mean, it's absolutely no play. The design of this one, what I said, is by steel ball resting in a hard steel B mounting with the bearings rolling, so you can put a lot of weight on top because it's moving through the steel balls. So the overall thickness and the whole thing is about 1.1 inches, and each axis is about 7/16, about that, you know. I mean, well, I can, you know, average, you know, I tell you in those measuring average. But anyway, it's gonna be $24.99, $7 shipping, and a small flat rate box. Just remember, I have to remove this little pin. I hope be able to, what is the guy? This little guy here. If not, if I make him fit on it, I probably not remove it. If I put it this way, perhaps. Let me check. It's barely fit in this box. You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna be able to send it in this small flat rate box because it's gonna be maybe damaged or something. So let me tell you again, I'm sorry about that. 2 pounds. I'm sorry, but I need to charge $9 for shipping, and I need to build a custom box for this piece. I'm sorry, but the box is kind of don't let me fit in the box properly, because this square is beyond. This is beyond the box. So $9 for shipping. If I'm able to send your priority mail, I always do. If I mail a small box, I maybe send it by priority mail. If not, it's gonna be by parcel post. But I always try to do the best to customer get your stuff as soon as possible. So anyway, $24.99, $9 shipping. Thank you for watching, and I will take some pictures.